know what you're doing.
What did you do to your eye? What did you do? No. There you go. He has since passed. Good morning. It is Wednesday. Hump day? Ooh, it is hump day. Back in the trailer. I'm not in the trailer. I'm in the truck with the trailer. We are going to take these ewes to the sales barn this morning. With ewes, what I find is they're pretty easy to load most times. But when I'm by myself trying to unload them, they really have a good set of brakes when they want to use them. And I just find it's really hard to get them off the trailer if I'm by myself. While I've got Krissa doing chores this morning, I'm gonna grab her to help me. Lucy, where did you go? Oh, she gets like so close to my vehicle and then I can't see her. Piper, Kinsey. I still don't see Lucy. There you are. You're a brat. Say that in the almost nicest way possible. We haven't seen the sun since November.
I know.
October.
Yeah.
I can handle winter. I cannot handle not having sun. Yeah. So I'm just getting back. Chris and I had a sad little moment this morning before we loaded up our ewes. We've been watching our poor Lucky get weaker over the last few months for sure. Rex was here and saw him when he scanned, so that was a few weeks ago. And he's like, he's not looking so good. I'm like, no, it's just a matter of time. Now he's been eating and drinking and doing all the things, but on Monday, I wasn't liking the way he was looking. He was getting pretty skinny, just looking sort of hunchy, like a sad lamb. And I knew it was just a matter of time that that he'd go off his feed. Sure enough, Carissa said yesterday he wouldn't get up and he wouldn't eat. And then this morning, he's been just laid right out. I had a few tears with him this morning and said my goodbye. He was still alive. And then while we were taking the ewes to town, he has since passed. So I'm glad he's not suffering, but man, it's so hard losing the ones that have been with us for so long. Lucky is probably, I'm trying to do the math this morning. I think I got him in 2017. I can't remember if I got him in 2017 or 2018. And I think he was a couple years old then. So he's 8 or 9, I think, something like that. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to move these boys and come in here with the bucket because I am not strong enough to pull him out. Out you go. Away you go. Why do you do this? You have to go under. You have to go under. Go this way. This way. This way. No? Down here. Down here. Down here. Right here. Down here. Skinny, you know what you're doing. No. Come on. Come on. Here. Penny. No. I open the door for you. No? Alright, hoof trimming is complete. Well, I'm sort of complete. We have to do the boys. So I'm hoping that can happen tomorrow because I just realized that Friday we have a retirement hockey game to go to in London. So really looking forward to that, but I just totally forgot all about it. So I was sort of going to do those over a couple days. What did you do to your eye? Were you in a fight? Oh, my ram's got a nasty looking eye. What did you do? That looks really bad. It looks injured. I don't even know what to do with that. What did you do? Anyway, so yeah, the boys are gonna get done hopefully tomorrow. It's just gonna be a bigger day, which is fine. But yeah, the ewes are done. I needed the day. I needed actually this job just to sort of decompress. I was a little more upset than I thought I was about Lucky. I just started thinking about how long I've had him, and he's just been such a he's such a friendly ram. He'd always step up on the board and want a pet, and Carissa adored him. So Carissa's lost 3 of her favorites over the last couple of years. She lost Goat, which was heart-wrenching. She lost Ruby this year, who she adored, and then we lost Lucky today. And Lucky's probably the daddy of a lot of her favorite lambs because she's a sucker for the black and white lambs. It doesn't get easier as you become connected to your animals and you're in here every day. I mean, she's definitely in here as much as I am, and she's becoming connected to them too. So I know a lot of people think that we're heartless and, how can you do it? And it's like, we can't some days. Some days are really, really hard. Hello. I was looking all over for you, you being my camera. It's Thursday, and I spent my whole morning this morning with a full list of jobs I wanted to do. I got a lot of them done, but one of them was in here to hoof trim rams. But I knew I had a phone call at 11:30, so I blocked half an hour before, half an hour after, just in case. So I didn't want to get started on hoof trimming and then have to leave them in the handling system to make the phone call. So I just didn't do it this morning. He never called. I waited, and then I emailed at 5 minutes later, 5 minutes after the call was to start. I'm like, is this call still happening? Never called, never replied, nothing. Fairly important phone call. Anyway, back to business. I've got the dogs with me. I treated them this morning. I got you fresh bones, didn't I? Yes, I did. And they were finally quiet. There was no whining. But now we're in the barn and they're whining again. saw you, Cinnamon. Well, at least you remembers the layout this time. Hello, Billy. Oh, Billy. I've got my eyeball boy here, so I'm giving him some antibiotic. Yeah, the eyeball looks pretty nasty up close. I'll take a picture and send it to Rex, but I don't think there's much we can do except for treat for infection, because it does look infected. Yeah, I got it. Finished the boys, so that's amazing. It did not take long. I didn't think I'd be able to get them in, but most of them went in no problem. Billy was, of course, my number one. Cinnamon just keeps helping herself to the crate. When Cinnamon's not nursing, she would be too big to fit. She has found a way. Amazing. I keep fixing that gate, but it needs a little cotter key, like a little pin on the top, and I'm not really sure that rod has the little hole. I might have just put a rod that's not the right rod. So she gets a bit of a treat. It's fine. How are you guys doing? You look great. We are over a week past wean. We're like, it's been a week and a half already, you guys. I think so. It's been a while. And they look good. Drinking water good? Give me your own pen, buddy. Piper, out, please. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good listening. Come on. No. There you go. Piper. Daddy, I think your eye's getting better. I think it is. It looks a lot better. Hi. Oh, he's such a good boy. You're a bully. Just Because you guys are big. Oh, I'm so excited. I ordered this earlier this week. I'm in my tea era and I've already blown through a bag of their tea. Are we fighting over bones? You all have your own bone. Anyway, let's open this up. Someone said, why don't you do unboxing on your videos? I'm like, weird, but okay. So I ordered this Tuesday, Wednesday, and today's Friday. And this is a company called Habit Tea. And
Today is Thursday, my love.
It's Thursday?
Yeah, you said it was Friday.
This is Habit Tea. The creators of Habit Tea are actually YouTubers from Toronto, and we love them, Jess and I. And yeah, so I got some more tea bags because I'm almost out. And I had this at my friend's house. I gave it to her for Christmas. Pumpkin spice tea, and it was delicious. And I wanted to try this, apple cinnamon. They come with conversation starter cards. What brings you joy? And what's your favorite hobby and how did you get into it? Can I answer that right now? My favorite hobby right now is reading. And maybe. And how did I get into it? My daughter. I better go make supper. Good morning. We have already been out to town. I have my washed wool on the trailer. I got that email last night. I'm like, sweet. This is gonna work out good because I only had this morning available to get some jobs done. This afternoon we have a retirement party down in London. We're going to a London Knights game. So I think there must be sort of a meeting before and then the game tonight after supper. I don't actually know. I just got invited. So a good friend of ours is picking us up at like 1:15. It's currently 10 to 10. And the good part about picking up the wool this morning is that on the way home, I'm gonna be passing the bakery. It's the company that I shared with you guys on a vlog a couple weeks ago, a local company that we got to tour. Anyway, they have a little bakery. It's open on Fridays. And I remembered to pre-order my bread on Wednesday. So I've got 2 loaves of sourdough bread that I am so excited to pick up. I've been thinking about it all week. I drive right by it. So some days just sort of drop into place nicely. And today is just one of those days so far. It's a good day when there's sourdough bread involved. Okay, onward. Oh my goodness, the smell, like take my money, take all my money. Look at those beauties. And of course, I had to get a cookie because once you go in there, when you go into a bakery, like how can you not get a baked item? Like it's impossible. Okay, I have to pee. I gotta get home. This tractor is so loud, I apologize. I need to get the wool out of the trailer and put it in our shipping container here, but I'm pretty sure we have a bunch of stuff right at the door. Definitely these bales are way bigger than the bags, so I gotta get this stuff just moved out just temporarily. So I just grabbed the telehandler to give me a hand here because I don't know where Mark is. I think he had to go to town for something. Now, can I do this? Heavy. Lucy, I get out of the way. This is bigger than you. I'm like, no kidding. I said, do they think you're gonna make a full recovery? He said, yeah. Just waiting for our friend Joanna to pick us up. Joanna is actually Ethan's wife. Ethan does our harvesting in the summer/fall. And yeah, she works for the company that's having the meeting today. This is the fit. A shirt that's like 8 years old and jeans that are like a year and a half old. That's all I have.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you, guys. Very good. 15 row pick.
Good morning. Just checked my barn quick. We are heading out to go help Jack this weekend. No idea what we're in for quite yet. I think Jack's been busy this week sort of doing the deconstruction of some of his basement. So I think this weekend we're gonna finish that and at least reconstruct one of the rooms. So Mark's just loading up some tools here. All right, I forgot my phone in the house. I'm gonna run and go grab it.
Okay, boss lady.
I look tired. How are you feeling this morning?
I'm feeling I had a little too much fun at Woolly World. Woolly World, Woolly Word.
Woolly Word. Used to be
I like
Woolly World.
Woolly
Woolly World
World
better, yeah. So last night we went to our sort of local OHL team is the London Knights. And they're a really good team. They're like, are they number 1 this year?
They're top in the OHL.
Yeah, so they're doing really well. Anyway, the company that our friend Brian works for, they are a sponsor, right, for the London Knights?
Yeah, and the Grain Farmers of Ontario too.
Right,
I think,
they were there. So
sponsor, especially on the mental health side.
Right, so yeah, they're trying to promote. It's really cool, actually. They've hired a guy from the Canadian Mental Health Association. Is that their acronym? I might have screwed that up.
Yeah.
Anyway, he was hired by...
He was separate. He's
his own thing, right? Yeah.
Thing.
So anyway, they brought him in to actually work with the team
On a mental health.
on a mental health sort of on their mental health. So what he does, he says, I take him out for breakfast or I'll take him out for lunch, and the only thing everything is safe to talk about except for hockey. We do not talk about hockey, so they can talk about anything else but hockey. And I think it showed. Like, I mean, I don't follow hockey, but they seem like a really good. Well, he said,
Well, the owner of the team, the Hunters,
he spoke, yeah.
Mark Hunter spoke, and I think, just that, I think the caliber of the players really helps shine if you not only focus on their physical health, but on their mental health as well.
Yeah. Anyway, we were there too because it was Brian's retirement. That's why we were asked to come. And Mark used to work for him as a summer student, actually the 2 summers before you met me.
Yes.
And he was Mark's favorite. Like, you would consider him a mentor.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
And Brian is just like, I was thinking about this morning, his personality is infectious.
Yeah.
You know when he's in the room.
Yeah.
And you might not even see him, but you know he's in the room. He's that kind of guy. Anyway, we wish him all the best. He's got a wonderful family. His son works at the same company. His daughter's an intern there, I think, this year.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Mark was around when those kids were babies. Like, you remember when Madison was born.
Yeah.
And Brennan was already around, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so it was such a great night. We were so, honored to be asked to go. It was just really cool. And then our friend Joanna drove us. So, anyway, that was our Friday night. We actually had a social life on a Friday night.
Imagine that.
Imagine that.
And we had fun.
We're going to pay for it today, though. I think I'm going to be draggy. Hey, there's Larry.
Just got to power through.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's not.
It
Oh,
is.
yeah, it is. Well, we are at Home Depot. Jack and Mark are just getting like lumber, underlayment. Whoever did the renovation in his basement originally, or maybe just recently, like they put the flooring right onto the cement. No underlayment, no vapor barriers. The vapor barrier even on the walls, on the outside walls, were like brittle. Like it wasn't even proper thick plastic. Anyway, there's a bunch of stuff we're doing. We're just gonna make sure we do it right, because it's a lot of work, a lot of money to have to redo again. Anyway, I hope everybody else is having a good weekend. We knew it was gonna be bad. We just weren't thinking it was gonna be quite this bad.